Alright, greetings, loved ones. Tonight we begin a new saga. But, well, it's not actually a saga. But, well, it's not a saga game, it may be a saga. I don't know. Tonight, we're beginning Terra Memoria. A brand new game in many senses of the word. It only came out in, like, March. So, this is much newer than my usual fare. But I'm not just a retro person. I like all kinds of things. I don't like just retro games. I will say this, though. When I played the demo of this game, I was extremely excited about it. I remember being extremely excited about it. Unfortunately, I don't remember the demo. So, as far as I know, this is a good game, but I don't remember anything about it. I'm excited about you. I'm excited about you being here. I'm glad you're here. What was I saying? I don't remember anything about this game from the demo. As far as I remember, there was some crafting, and there was some furries, and we pushed some buttons. That's it. So, I'm very hopeful about this game. Like, I remember it was great. I just don't remember anything about it. Sometimes I wonder if I've got, like, early onset Alzheimer's or something. I just don't remember things at all anymore. I do not retain information in any capacity. Oh well. I can't do anything about that. What I can do is play video games and talk about them on the internet. No, I really don't think it's... I don't think it's all your fault. I think it might be my fault. Heaven knows I'm not supposed to, like, have my brain ironed flat. And I just keep stamping the wrinkles out of it. Oh well. That said, we're going to enjoy Terra Memoria, I'm sure. And if we don't, we will jettison it by the side of the road and move on. Because, that's how things work around here. Oh well. Hopefully... I don't know. Well, you've got a minute 30 before there is more stuff to do. Before I have more stuff to do, before we start the game. And frankly, I feel like I'm displaying very admirable restraint by waiting for the clock to run out. I do hope that maybe that there's a walkthrough for this one, because I might get stuck. I don't know. I know that some of this game involves crafting and stuff, and I'm still learning how to appreciate that in any sense whatsoever. Very difficult for me to understand crafting mechanics in games. I'm learning, though. I'm very slowly learning. Let's see. Oh! I knew I'd forgotten something. One moment. There we go. Firebot is now up, so... So I can, let me just make sure this works.
Focus on my flashlight.
Yep.
Relax. Watch the changing focus of my flashlight. You're not here. This isn't happening. We're entering a dream of your subconscious. You're asleep.
You're asleep. I don't think it's like a durability system. It needs to not be in the way of gameplay. I kind of disagree. Like, Breath of the Wild's durability system incentivized you not to go out and fight things. And the biggest complaints about the durability system in Breath of the Wild are people who are hell-bent on fighting everything in their path. So, I think they put that front and center, and if people misunderstood it, that's on them. This is a little mismatched. Let me just... Oh, that's the wrong way. Part of the gameplay doesn't get in the way of it. That one... I've seen a fair few people debate that one. But I'm not interested in derailing the stream to do so. And I would derail it. Yeah, that's still not lined up. I don't care. Let's play video games. Alright. La moutarde. I think that means the mustard. So we're having some delicious mustard here. I'm gonna nudge the master volume down to about 65. Hopefully this will... hopefully you can still hear the background music. That's loud enough. I'm not, like, drowning anything out. I'm not being drowned out. Good. Handsome rhino. Oh! That's the first time I've considered that he's a rhino. He looks like a dwarf with horns. A dwarf. Anyway, let's get started. Carcasses and rusty shells. They're swarming the barricades. We can't hold them back alone. They just keep coming and coming. I gathered all the guards I could find. Oh, he's a chicken, I tell you. A giant chicken. You recall this game from the demo fest? I don't recall this game very well from the demo fest. It's not looking good. We have to push them back before they reach the city. First the crystal shortages, and now we're being attacked by junkyard scrap. The city of Constance is overrun, then Constancy will truly have failed us. Right, I remember Constancy. Moshang is on his way. He may not be my bravest student, but he's got talent. Hello, Jaffa. Glad to see you show up for your one message. Do I have a foghorn leghorn? Not a good one. Oh, believe me, that would qualify me for a war crime. God, can I? One mage ain't gonna change much. No, that's not foghorn leghorn. That's like, I don't know what that is. No disrespect, great constant mage, JD. Have faith in the constancy of magic, Krog. All that is will be. That doesn't mean anything, ma'am. Rockadoodle, oh no. I've become a Don Bluth animation. It's my one nightmare. Hello, are you sure about that giant fork of yours? Listen, I'm an innkeeper by trade, not captain of the guard. I'm just here to help. Ah, Moshang, there you are. Late as usual, better than never, I guess. Well, get on with it. Those carcasses won't destroy themselves. Well, thing is, this seems like a big leap from trading monsters. I was hoping you'd come with me, at least for the start. You're a graduate mage now, Moshang, a true constant mage. Now is the time to put into practice everything I have taught you. We must let constancy be our guide, stable, unbroken, and everlasting. May our hearts remain steadfast, our will unshakable, and we shall preserve peace. We must stand strong, stand together, stand constant. Okay, but you're like a tiny ramen noodle of a lady, ma'am. That's right! Oh no, he's dug Dimmadome. Go on then, Moshang, onwards! Moshang comes to lend a hand. I'm not just a pair of arms, I'm a mage! A mage! Objectives, help the talented mages. I get a little punch card. Okay, can I just, Alright, well, something's already wrong. Auto running, yes. Please. There we go. Alright, let's leave. Let's just run off into the ocean and never be seen again. No dialogue with any of these people. No hidden items. Since I was appointed captain of the guard, I haven't had time to take care of the inn. Still, are you sure about the giant fork? Listen, I'm an innkeeper by trade, not captain of the guard. I'm only doing this to help out. Oh god, that's Gabriel Knight. I think it's safe to say that no, I do not have a foghorn leghorn I can deploy. Constancy will guide my hand to be steady and true, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not your mom. We have absolutely nothing we can work with in the menus, so let's just go ahead and... Moshang! Finally decided to get your head out of the books and come help us? Those damn carcasses are waking up and attacking. Destroy this one and join us at the front lines. Don't worry, I've already beaten her up pretty good. Alright, let's learn how to battle. Right, we have a timeline. Character furthest to the left uses a skill. And then there's a delay. Yeah, okay. I remember this, kinda. Am I gonna invent Minecraft, Adam? God, I hope not. Let's just use our strongest attack. Moshang versus Mojang. I was thinking that. Yep, we're just popping them with the elements. We have a rock and fire. Whoosh. Fly saw bites the dust. Hey, we got a stamp on our punch card. Or a punch on our stamp card. Or a check on our check card. I don't know. Can I get some healing? No? Alright. For you, then. I see a treasure chest. Go forth without fear, mage. I got your back. Do you? Do you really? It's hard work here. We keep rebuilding everything from scratch. It's hard to rebuild anything when those carcasses keep wreaking havoc. Fortunately, the mages have our backs, my beloved Rivet. Oh. She's the beloved Rivet, okay. I may be just a cook, but I can still carve up a whole carcass. Yaha! Alright, I guess you're good. 2 constant mages against 1 carcass. This is almost too easy. What was that? The barricade! A carcass destroyed the barricade! This can't be happening! Constancy itself is being tested! Deal with this damn machine, I'll go help them. Oh, okay. Oh, good! My, health is just restored, so... attacks are associated with elements, like wet water and fire. There is one mysterious element that is as strong as all the others combined. It's called Ooblik. Targeting an enemy's elemental weaknesses. Okay. The weaknesses are displayed next to the life gauge. Destroying a shield makes them weak to everything. Shock also sends an enemy to the end of the timeline. It's very powerful. Good. Cool. So take out their shields. Bonk. Ouch! It's super effective. Were-Dog becomes weak to everything and falls behind. Okay, if it's weak to everything, I should just go ahead with the fastest. There we go. Defeat the last carcasses. This is not the time to do that. I agree. It's not crafting time. What's this? Boards. Much less effective than magic against carcasses. Oh, so I'm not allowed to take it? Okay. Well, I feel offended now. The depth of field here is really intense. Yeah, go for it. I'll watch your back. Yeah, you'll watch me fight. 3 mages, 3 carcasses. We'll leave them to you, Moshang. Stay strong. Thanks, guys. Multi-target skills affect all characters in a team. They are labeled with 3 dots. Choose incandescence to target all carcasses at once. Yeah, 2 out of 3 of them are weak to fire. I might as well. Okay, and they all blitz me down. Breath of Maintenance. Ew. Well, I think I ought to keep up with the fire so I can take out the, irritating healer dude. Several enemies are weakened, fall behind. The opposite of breath. Oh. Breath of the Domesticated. There we go. Were-Dog becomes weak. Alright, I like the elemental system in this. This has I remember now, I liked the battle system, and I think that was, a major part of my interest in this, was... Holy wrench! The barricade has been pulverized, nothing left. Zilch! Boom! Fortunately, my wife and I are on the case. The tool case! Tish. You said it, my bolt. Ain't no one better than us. Thank you for volunteering, young Marquis. I didn't volunteer. With a Marquis in our team, this barricade may as well build itself. Building materials and boards are stored in nearby chests. And the schematics are waiting on the workbench. Good luck. Alrighty, I can do that if it's for Constance, but let me warn you, it's the last time I'm tinkering with anything. I'm a mage now. Yeah, I really doubt that, get supplies, build the barricade, talk to Hammer. I really doubt this will be the last time we build anything in this game. Alright, here are the boards, find the building materials. Aren't they over here? Construction supplies. Okay. Genuinely have no idea where these are. Oh, okay, they're right here. And here are the building materials. All that's left is to build the barricade. I have no consistent voice for any of these characters. Build the barricade. How do I do that? What a wonderful barricade! Ain't that right, my ball bearing? And it is, my bolt. Outstanding murky work. You're as good at DIY as you are at magic. We were never at risk in the first place. Ready the rest? I'd like to get back to my magic books. And the next step is magic. See this shiny stone? Activate it and you'll be able to place the barricade with minimal effort. Magic! Okay. Sure. Be careful. It must be built in the right spot. Yeah. I'm sure this will open up some later. Yeah. There we go. Talk to the constant mage. I actually kind of wonder if we're missing anything, so I'm just gonna talk around real quick. Now that was a battle. What a day, my bolts. We did a great job. If you ever consider quitting magic, pay us a call, young Mercy. Murky? 2 more arms wouldn't do us any harm, especially when they're like yours. I don't think I'll ever get bored of magic. It's my constancy. Each their own constancy, little bolt. Each their own. Good luck, young mage. I mean, they keep calling him young mage. And he has a beard that's like... That is just an entire dwarf glued to his face. So, Moshan, doesn't it feel good to use your powers to the fullest extent of your ability? Yes, great constant mage. This new barricade should be enough to protect the farmlands inside our capital. DJ Young Mage. Finally, we'll be able to restore constancy to our lives. I'd like to go back to the dump to read if I'm no longer needed here. Good idea! Among all those old books, there must be one that will tell us what awakened these damn piles of scraps. Indeed, Krog, we must not forget the lessons of the past, even as we strive for a constant present. But remember, Boshang, a constant mage's duty is in the here and now, using magic for the common good. Yep, only I'd just found a good tome about, cycles of magic. Go on, then. There's this real sense of, like, why don't you want to do anything? Ah, that's right. This is where we stopped. I remember this character. I'm really here, the city of Constance. That's funny. It's much less imposing than in my memories. I was just a kid when I left, I guess. 10 years of summoning school, 10 years in the Karsak spirit realm. I wonder if my parents will even recognize me. I hope they'll be proud of me. I hope they won't be mad I left school. Let's see. We live just east of here, I think. Our house had a red door. Okay, so, she's at least 20 years old. Although I don't think she started school at, like, age of birth. I wonder if there's, like, a lore... No. There is no lore book that I can look up. You can run at any time by pressing the run button. That's amazing. I would never have guessed. Okay, this is a nice world. I'm just gonna run around for a little... Shouting by day, cleaning by night. Sweeper ticket clerk is no easy job. No, I don't need to take the elevator. The house is on this level of the city. Can you phone home? No. No crystals, no transportation. Station's closed to passengers until further notice. That's what they call Constantine nowadays. What are we all looking at? The water, I guess. Yes? Mom? What? One screwball in the family is plenty enough, thank you. Do I look like a furry, Mom? Yeah? You look like the furries would be calling you Mommy. But I was sure my parents lived here. Well, now they don't. If you haven't noticed, Constancy has gone out the window. Sure, but where are my parents then? Why don't you ask the family's wonder boy, my brother, the legendary mage Moshang? Moshang? I'll be damned if you never heard of the legendary mage Moshang. No, where can I find him? Lots of hair, not much brains. He spends his time with all those useless books at the dump on the 5th. Alright, thank you. Have a constant day. Sure, Constant, see you later. Talk to the world-famous mage Moshang. Let's wander. This is the first terrace, the lowest in the city. To go up to the 5th, you have to take the elevators. I've never done it on my own. I can do this. The station can't be far. She spent 10 years in a spirit world. I gotta wonder, like, what did she learn there? Hi. May Constancy be with you, young Karsak. Oh dear, have you seen all those carcasses out there? I can't bear to watch this. This constant maid seems to be in trouble. Oh no, Dad, Mom, I want to go home. Okay, that's why they don't let people spectate on battles. Did she meet Urameshi? Maybe? Not what I was expecting when the captain of the guard told me you're gonna see some serious heat. I thought I'd be skewering bad guys, but the only thing I'm skewering now is kebabs. Fortunately, she still lets me go carve some carcasses with the constant mage. No one leaves this place. The outskirts of the city are crawling with carcasses. We try to contain them as best we can. But the truth is, we are prisoners of our own city. I am enjoying the variety in species around here. Fresh fruit and vegetables right this way. Ooh, ingredients. I have 0 monies. Otherwise, I would buy some butter and ginger and have some ginger butter. I don't have anything to sell, but I'm still a shopkeeper. No? Sorry, I sold my last bench. But I can sing you a song. Sweet. Urgent. Looking for information on carcasses. Okay. This is not the time to do... Okay. We're blacksmiths. We shouldn't be cleaning and mending clothes. You'll have to come back to the VODs of this. Oh, good. I'm always glad when my VODs get traffic. Fair Dodger! Fair Dodger! What? No ticket, no passage. Where can I find one? Good luck with that. At the inn, probably, if there's any left, that is. Alright, to the inn. Where is the inn? What's a disgrace? Are we still out of crystals? It's the same all over town. All the crystals go to essential services. And how am I supposed to run with my business without crystals? I can't work by candlelight. Take your complaints to the mayor. Yeah, I've enjoyed the elephant game too. Elephantasy. I need help. That makes 2 of us. Since I was appointed captain of the guard, I haven't had time to take care of the inn. Oh, this guy's accent has changed like every time I've said a word. And one of those damn carcasses broke through my basement floor. A carcass? What's that? Go down there and you'll see. I sent my cook guard to take care of it. He's still down there. But we have other eggs to fry. Rid me of this carcass and I'll give you whatever you want, deal? Alright. My one complaint, really, is that so far everything seems a little out of scale. But at the same time, maybe I'm just playing a smaller race. I don't know. Species. What is that thing? Nobody told us about these in summoning school. It's kind of cute. We'll see if you find it cute when it starts shooting lasers with its face. Kill it! I personally find face lasers very cute. Even if you're Cyclops. Alright, give me a second. I just need to focus. Wander the gemstone path. Focus, just like at school. I call upon the Karsak ancestor spirits for guidance and strength. I'm calling you. Nunnally, highest daughter of the star. Great mistress of the dark forest. Do something, quick! I've never actually had to do this in a real battle. I can't do it. Oh no, help me! Help me, spirits! Help me, Nunnally! Ah! Nunnally, please! Wow, that was impressive. Nunnally? Nunnally, are you with me? Come back to me, Nunnally. Ias, daughter of the star. My spirit, my guide, she's gone. I'm sorry, Nunnally. Please don't leave me too. I failed my teachers enough as a major Karsak. Whoever heard of a summoner without spirits to summon? If I did anything wrong, Nunnally, I'm sorry. I promise I'll find you and apologize. Well, okay. We've been abandoned by the spirits. Because we suck and did things wrong. Maybe. We have not been abandoned by the spirit of, like, enormous, fluffy, bushy tails, though. Because, goddamn. Done! There's no more carcass in the cellar! Alrighty. You're quite efficient. Thank you! Oh, by the way, welcome to Constance, the city where the sun never sets. You're not gonna let a few minor annoyances interfere with your visit, are you? I'll give you an elevator ticket and the guidebook to Constance, our beautiful capital. It can provide you with a lot of information that'll help you enjoy your time here. I wish you a good and constant stay. Alright, now we have a guidebook page. Constance! Nestled in the foothills of the Placid Mountains, the 7 terraces of Constance offer unrivaled beauty. If it wears a cape, it's a mage, and if it's a mage of the Constant Order. Terra's largest and only magic academy. Magic may be useless, but it looks super cool. The dump of the 5th terrace recuperates and donates all kinds of objects. Old books, moldy vegetables, lost children. Hyenas can dig up anything, even that wheelbarrow you sold 6 months ago at the other end of Terra. Party hard at the Constant Hullabaloo on the 5th terrace. 3 stars in the Beachland Guide. Music is magic at the Hullabaloo, even the monsters wiggle to the beat. Warning, the Hullabaloo is a dangerous place visitors may enter only if accompanied by a certified bard. To visit the Constant Hullabaloo, call on Alto, licensed bard. Come to my stall for more information, 5th terrace. Alto knows all the notes. A delighted visitor. Aldo has great hair. Dang. Alright. I notice it says expired elevator ticket. Has been used many, many times. Cool. Great. I saw something. As soon as my delivery arrives, I'll be selling all the stones. Oh boy, stones. Do you have a ticket? Alright, savor it. Who knows when we'll run out of crystals to make the elevators go. The obsession with constancy makes me think that the best thing these mages are expected to do is maintain the status quo. As hard and long as possible. Which does feel extremely conservative. Siege Terry. Things are looking up, Hogar. We get new supporters every day. However, according to my last survey, crystals are still the inhabitants' first concern. I'm telling you, we don't need crystals. Constancy was there before they were. Civilization existed long before we had crystals as a power source, and it will endure long after. We can shape a new constancy for ourselves. This sounds good and all, Hogar, but is it true? Can you prove it? You're right. People need to know it is possible. How could we show them? Maybe we could find books from an era before crystals? There's a great idea. Go to the dump and dig through the old books to find for how long we've been using the crystals. When you'll have found proof, tear out the page and bring it here. Huh. Who knew books can be useful after all? You'll tag in to cover vision too. Okay. Get in the Foxstar suit, Sepka. Ooh, a treasure chest. +1 Merxy. Equipping lapel. You found a pin. These small ornaments increase your attributes in battle. Oh. It's Paper Mario now. You can equip them from the character screen. Pins are very important for becoming stronger in battle. Fortunately, there are lots of ways to get them. Okay. Use this pin to get +4 shields. I don't know how... Alright, +4 defense, excuse me. I can't help but notice there are 6 cutouts and a mystery 7th that it refuses to even show me the silhouette of. What do you want to bet that a carcass is going to join our party at some point? Let's see. Lots of books here. I have transcended my activities as an upholsterer and a pastry chef into a new culinary revolution. Oh my god, have you made cakes we can sit on? Behold! An exclusive sneak peek at a recipe unlike any you've ever seen. The tapestry! Is it a castle or is it cake? That's one hard egg to crack, right? To cast your doubts aside, you'll have to try the recipe yourselves. Strawberry, sugar, egg, and a recipe. Am I allowed to... Is it a castle or is it cake? It's strawberry... Permanently increases health points. Nice. Okay, I see. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. So my goal is to get as many of these as possible together. We're gonna have to go shopping properly somewhere later. Not right now, but If I want to eat, and I do. A Karsak altar! Oh, but it's such a mess. Looks like it's been a while since someone made an offering to the spirits here. My parents would have never let things get this bad. Maybe they're not in concerts anymore. I wonder if the spirits are offended. Maybe this is why Not only left when I arrived here. I should tidy up the altar. Not only wherever you are, this is for you. Alright, I am accumulating a small stack of quests to fill out. +1 Folivora. What is a Folivora? +4 speed. Alright. When we have more than one party member, I'll start spreading these out to be on more than one party member. But for right now, Syl is lucky. She gets everything. Alright, none of this stuff is actually marked on my map. We're gonna have to explore if we want to find the various... Mom said the phone doesn't work, so we can't call Dad because there are no crystals, so I'm waiting for the crystals. You think they'll be back soon? We're gonna have to explore and find, like, all those shrines and stuff on our own. The right note is the one you play when the time's right. Okay. Thanks, man. Very helpful, thank you. Mommy, Daddy, have you lost your parents too? At this rate, they're the ones who'll end up losing themselves, that's for sure. My parents are the best engineers in all of Terra. When they're not busy scattering their tools all around the city, that is. Since they started hanging out with this Ogar that's when everyone's left, they've been even more distracted. If you ever come across our wrench, bring it back to me, alright? Picking up the side quests. Not gonna happen. You must be accompanied by an authorized bard to enter the constant hullabaloo. Cool. Don't care. Alright, so, we can find her wrench somewhere, maybe. We've already been over here. We've gotten the thing from the chest. I am honestly tempted to see if we can ride the elevator anywhere else, but I think this must be the dump. Maybe we should go ahead and progress the storyline a little. I don't know if you can lock yourself out of any quests. What are you doing with that suction cup? The task committee believes that digging through old books is like sticking your nose in the plumbing. Which is not entirely wrong. Whether you're garbage collector or an archivist, you deal with obsolete materials. So I get to work both jobs. Any other questions? Yes, what are you doing with that suction cup? You didn't actually answer my... Oh. 32 Doodle of the year 0, minus 76. More and more carcasses have been seen in the wild, and you don't even have to dig very deep to find even more of them. As if they were brought to the surface by some mechanism I can't explain. One I believe to be similar to the emergence of crystal fields. All this aside, it's a boon to all the new engineers in this world, considering how generous in material those mines of scrap are. Interesting. I have a mission of the utmost importance to entrust you with. What would it be? It would be a matter of going there. Go there, where? Just go there. That's all I ask. I'll get right on it. I'll get right on that. Thank you. I don't know if any of these quests are missable. Interesting. Huh? What? What's interesting? But you, of course! Oh, I'm interesting? I'll be damned. Alright, there's Moshang. I kinda wanna just look around a little bit more before we bug him. I apologize if you're waiting for me to get the fuck on with the fucking plot already. But we gotta take this slow, you know? Okay, I need to find the... No, actually, we're not gonna take this slow. We're gonna go ahead and take it fast. Excuse me. Hi. Are you the genius of the dump? Did karma send you to torment me? Please leave me alone. No, Alright, let me guess. Someone needs me to bust down a wall or carry some boxes around, maybe. It's always, hey, Moshang, quit it with the books and learning and magic crap already. We need you to carry those 2-ton slabs to the work sites. Good, honest work for a Murphy. Well, technically, you could lift even heavier stuff with magic. Finally, someone who understands. Wait, are you a mage too? I've never seen you before. Oh, no, I'm a Karsak summoner, kinda. My name is Syl. Well, technically it's Syl Esther, heir of Isis, daughter of the star, great mistress of the dark forest, of the void, and of all things that are born from it. Oh, I'm Moshang, mage of nothing, actually. It's okay if you're speaking slow, or if you're not speaking at all, like... I'm here for me, but I'm glad you're all here, is the way I can put it. Like, I'm glad you're here, I'm glad for the feedback, but I would be playing this even if it were an empty, echoing chat room. I haven't had time to make a name for myself yet. I just graduated from the Academy of the Constant Order. You're fresh out of school? I know I don't look it. What with being not that young and a murky. But yeah, fresh out of school. Me too! I spent my entire childhood learning the tradition of the major Karsaks. Only I wasn't much good at it, and I left. That's why I came to find you, actually. When I got to our house, my family was gone. Instead, there was this murky lady. Karma? Oof, tough luck. She's my sister. She told me to come and see you. So, I guess you wouldn't know where my parents are, would you? No. We've been living in that house for 3 years, so, I see. Well, thank you. I'm sorry I bothered you. No, wait. A constant mage's duty is to help whenever he can. So, I will help you find your parents, alright? There's a resident register we should find at the city hall in the 7th Terrace. Though getting in to see the mayor might be hard. Crystal shortages are causing all kinds of problems. People are pissed, machines are breaking down all over the place, and no one knows how to fix the situation. That's why I'm in the dump hunting through all these old books. There's gotta be answers somewhere. Moshang to the rescue. Mages need to support each other. You can change active characters. This has no impact on the flow of the game. Sometimes one character will become the active character to express themselves, and we'll judge you if you swap back to your favorite. Glad to hear it, thank you. Go talk to the mayor. Pen Hexel of the Year Zero. Cynthia Carr is a logbook. To think that they have always been right here, all around us. Today, the crystal fields offer us their gift. Out! Power! Ah, I bit my tongue. My latest experiments have been conclusive. Soon the crystals will replace the strength of our arms, our legs, and perhaps even that of our hearts. Those who perceive it as a violation of a sacred stillness cannot see that constancy is smiling upon us. A note on the book's spine reads 264. Maybe the archivist could tell us more. Yeah, there is a lot to see in this game, though. I know that as the game goes on, I will start getting impatient. Ooh, the wrench! I know that as the game goes on, I will start getting impatient and skipping stuff, but here towards the start. 22 Triptil of the year 0 minus 336. Founding words of the constant order. Magic is a force so subtle that few are the sharp minds who can to hear its whispers. Magic teaches us that water and fire are cut from the same cloth. Magic is the constancy hidden behind change. How do you date the books? Let me get a whiff. Honey mushrooms, old lice, and a hit of woodworm. My nose is to be trusted. I'd say this one's about 200 years old. You really have a nose for those things, Funda. You taught me everything, you flatterer. Someone has scribbled minus 264 on the book's spine. Excellent! I can attest to that myself, give or take 64 years. Now that we've double-checked this information, it's super reliable. Bring a torn page. Okay. Yeah, Funda's got a good nose. I still don't know what he's doing with the suction cup. A library lizard. An archival chameleon. An iguana of no. I can finally get back to work. Thank you. Check mark. Invest iguana. Oh, god damn it, that's good. Alright, now we have more than one party member, so... I'm gonna go ahead, unequip the defense pin. Put the defense pin... There we go. Like, she's fast enough, I think. Back to the elevator. Seventh Terra. Alright, we have no choice. And, what is our... Okay. Oh, bring the torn page to Hogarth. Can we go back down? Shit. I don't know if we just made that quest unwinnable. What do these carcasses want from us? If this constancy wasn't hard enough to maintain already. Breathe, Moshang. Huh? Relax, you'll make it this time. I was completely relaxed. Of course! Go ahead, I won't say another word. You can do it, Moshang. Everything alright? Well, I lost my focus. I'll try another time. Is something wrong? Whoa. Boy, is that a familiar feeling. Look at that! There's no water left in any of the city's ponds. Gardener is a busy job, can't expect me to do everything. And if there's no constancy left, even in the fountains, I bet the pump system is no longer being supplied with crystals. Could you go ask the engineers who live on the 5th for help? They might know what to do. Okay, so I do get to go back down to the 5th at some point. That's a relief. Now the question is, do I have to do it right now? No, gotta go talk to the mayor. Alright. I just want to complete all the side quests! Looking after the mayor is a full-time job. I had to give up my job as a nanny. Fundamentally, I think they're the same thing. Also, it's weird. If books belong primarily in the dump, why do people still surround themselves with them? And why are some of these books as tall as I am? Like, y'all see what I mean when I say that there's a weird scale problem in this game, right? Everything looks weirdly out of scale. And then some of it, though, is in the correct proportions. Maybe... I don't know. Good morning, Mr. Mayor. We were hoping you could help us. Oh, I wouldn't if I were you. I'm not good at that. Anyway, we can still try. I'm listening. The old stuff is made for giants, the new stuff is made for the current races. Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering. We'd like to read Constance's City Register. You want to read a dusty old archive? Why even bother? What a strange idea. Well, you know, people come and people go, as Constance would have it. Syl here is looking for her parents. They're, lost. Maybe she's better off. I did everything my mom told me, and look at the result. I'm Mayor of Constance. It's terrible, you know? All those people and their questions, their demands, their requests. I'm, sorry? That sounds tough. What about Syl's parents? Where can we find the register? Ah, yes, I misplaced it during the last constant hullabaloo party. Why would you bring the city register to the hullabaloo? I wanted to write down the lyrics of the songs, and I couldn't find any paper. Can't be healthy anyway, trying to pin down the past in a book. Unconstant. Well, I guess we're going to the hullabaloo then. Let's go, Syl. I noticed that there is, like, a hairstyle chart on the wall, which amuses me. Looks like the default Animal Crossing hairs. The constant hullabaloo is located on the 5th terrace, but you won't be allowed in if you're not accompanied by a licensed bard. You should find one by looking up the classified ads in the guidebook. Honestly, these little punch cards that we have for quests remind me of Animal Crossing 2. Anybody who's played as much New Horizons as I have, y'all will recognize it immediately, I'm sure. Like the Nook stuff. Feel like I'm earning Nook miles on every purchase. Right, give the book page to that guy. Yes, this page proves that crystals have not always been part of our lives. Hogar, you know no one cares about moldy old books. Ah, but don't you see? This means change is possible. The truth is, it's all here already. Fresh air, plenty of food, skilled craftspeople. I need to know, what do the people of Constance really need? Go around town, ask the population. Come back to me with your findings. Alright. What do people need? Do people want fire that can be fitted nasally? As residents of Constance, what do you really need? We need our beautiful Constance to live up to its name. Yes, we were just thinking how beautiful the city used to look at night with all its lights. Emphasis on used to. What do you really need? What a question! Without crystals, constancy is out of reach. Apparently the answer to what do you really need is crystals. I need water, and as you can see, there isn't any. If they really think they're gonna make us swallow, that it's because of the crystal shortage. Alright, 2 votes for crystals, 1 for water. Constant day to you. I'm not seeing anything we haven't already done. So you're an innkeeper and the captain of the guard? Ain't that crazy? Tavern balls ain't that Tavern brawls ain't that no, not tavern balls. We do not have tavern balls. Let's buy some food. Flour, the cement of cuisine, can also be turned into an explosive. Awesome. Oh, I like the, X more needed to cook all. Alright, I know we need 5 tomatoes. That's 100 bucks. What else do we need in the recipes? Okay, so 5 tomatoes. Flour, berries, and butter. Algae and ginger. Flour, fish, creme fraiche. Creme fraiche. I'll go ahead and take 2 creme fraiche. The 3 flour we need. Wait, did I buy the tomatoes? I did not buy the tomatoes. How do I buy the tomato? Okay. You have to actually push confirm. What can I afford here? I'll buy a ginger. That's 150. Now, where can I cook, I wonder? Not here. Anyway, we were rich and now we're poor. Que sera, sera. Can I cook in your forge? No. Alright, let's get back to the bard. Hey, you know what I ought to do? I ought to save my McFucking game. Not that there's a manual save. I guess it's been auto-saving? I do see the little, this floppy disk icon down in the bottom corner. Nobody's gonna know what that is if they're playing this game. I love your vibes. Harmony, timbre, tempo, you must be good friends. It really shows. Huh? But we've only just met. Oh, then it's only a question of time. I tend to play a little ahead of the beat. Just follow your tempo. The right note is the one you play. Actually, we're here because we saw the ad in the guidebook. But of course, you're looking for a guide for the constant hullabaloo. That's exactly my jam. Hullabaloos are the place to be if you want to feel the subtle melody of the world. Actually, we just need you to get into the hullabaloo so we can retrieve a book. Happens all the time! You get lost in the music and lose your senses. annual stuff. The hullabaloo does funny things to some folk. Once one of my fans got trapped in B-flat minor for 2 days. We had to call a constant mage in, get him tuned back to this plane of reality. Wow. Have you been in this business for a long time? As long as you can be. Every morning a melody, every hour a harmony. When I'm not on tour, I'm out looking for my next inspiration. But business isn't as good as it used to, so I put an ad in the guidebook. And here you are now, thanks to all this. I'll take that as a sign. Can already feel the songs writing themselves. Music to my ears. If I follow your story from the beginning, I'll be able to write a ballad that's just banging. All these good vibes. I can feel your stars in the making. You call the tune now, ready when you are. Okay, we've got Alto. Who is roughly the thickness of paper. With his claws on the instrument strings, Alto has total control of a battle's atmosphere. Transforms attacks into heals and heals into attacks. He's not a battle character. He's our support. Okay. I mean, I guess. Well, here we are in the constant hullabaloo. I'm looking for some inspiration for my next song. Have you been to the market? The market sells only dead things. Inspiration is alive. The leaps of a wild animal, the quivering of a landscape. Nothing you'll find in town. Well, that's the thing. I can't leave. I'm scared. If it's alive, it's dangerous. Inspiration is everywhere? Really? Where to? Right there, look! Maybe you could write a song about, say, chickens. Whoa, you're good. Ever considered a career in music? I have a bit of a headache. Okay. Yeah, look harder isn't very good advice. A couple of hyenas. A couple of turtles. Welcome to the Into. Into? The Into what? Nobody knows. Can I get you anything? Just let me grab a few berries. Is that your secret ingredient? The ingredients are not the secret. Constancy of application is. Recipe B. We can make bees? Oh. Okay. My spells are ready. Let's rock and roll. Hold on. Are we about to fight? Of course. Musical brawls is what the hullabaloo is all about. I'm sorry. I don't understand what's happening to me. Ias is my heirloom spirit. Ias? The one from that thing about the Forest of the Void Star? Yes, she's a very powerful ancestor spirit, passed down in my family from summoner to summoner, and I lost her! What do you mean you lost her? I summoned Ias to destroy this damn carcass, and I haven't felt her presence since. I've tried to let my mind wander the gemstone path like they taught us in school, but I can't feel her presence. It's like she vanished into thin air. You're a bit shaken, that's all. Don't worry. We'll find your great-great-great-grandmother. And your parents, too. So don't you worry. Moshang, Alto, thank you for helping me. Don't mention it, really. Yeah, we can't turn our ears away from the dissonance of tears and the great harmony. My music and I will support you to the end, Phil. So go at your tempo, alright? Wow, he's very giving for someone who is just... Some characters, like Alto, play a supporting role. They affect another character's capabilities by forming a duo. Their powers can be activated when choosing a skill. Character duos are formed randomly at the start of each battle. Each formation brings its set of strategic... Oh! Oh, okay. I like that. So... She has a heal. She has a heal, which is Oriana. And it can turn into a universal element attack? Alright, let's just go with wind. Well, no, let's do the universal element attack. This is our first time having one of those. Super effective. It dies. Okay. Ouch. This one's weak to fire. So now I can drop a quick healing spell on everybody if I need to. And then just flame this dude again. That breaks him and sends him to the very end of the timeline. And now I can nuke him. I probably didn't need to heal. I think you regenerate at the end of a battle. But... yeah, I don't even have a health bar on this screen. This battle system has some serious possibilities. Super effective. Ouch. Yeah, I could heal, but I could also just fireball a lot of them. Several enemies are weakened and fall behind. And then we wind blast. I don't need to get terribly fancy, I guess. I just spam fireball. It's the add-all way. Yeah. 4D glasses. What am I getting here? The fact that you can keep your glasses on says a lot about how dangerous these hullabaloos really are. Is that equipment? No. And I wonder why they're split up like this. Mo Shang will level up during the next camp night. Interesting. The machine you see here is an instrument based on ultrasonic wavefront inversion. You see, by exerting just the right amount of pressure on the keys, you can trigger a staggered twinned gyratory movement. Each trumpet sends out a frequency-modulated ultrasonic wavefront to absorb partials of the wall's resonant frequency. When its resonance matches with the room's subharmonics, a door opens! Any questions? That's a lot of words to say we need to activate this machine, don't you think? Sure, but you have to admit, it has completely changed the way you look at it. That's the magic of sound for you! Well, Alto, Thanks for the explanation. Let's do what we must. Whatever that is. Cool. So... we rotate this around. It shoots a beam that opens the door. Nice. +1 car sack. What does equipping this do? +8 power. Power! We've got the power! Also, the battle theme is pretty good. Alright, let's rockfall this dude. I would prefer you not exist, thank you. And then we can wind blast him. +2 4D glasses. Oh, hi, you're a boss. Go there. I think we went there? Talk to Hina. We went there. Right here, this is there.
Let's go.
Monet of Servorio, champion of the arts and humanities. I wish I could see this statue better. Discolum. Girl. Alright, Wind Blast. It's not gonna do much, but that's fine. Super effective. Percussion. Ouch. Alright. Nothing is affected by rock, but we've got 2 enemies that are affected by fire. So... super effective. Several enemies are weakened. Alright. I'm gonna... just keep this up. Not even a hint of Final Fantasy influence. I kinda disagree. Like, the main string instrument line is still that sort of thing from the first couple Final Fantasies. Not exactly, but it gives me that same resonance. That said, the rest of it, completely unique as far as I can... well, I say completely unique. How much of anything is completely unique? Alright, I think we're defeating it on this turn. No! Off-beating. Ouch. You know, we might be able to win on this turn, but I'm gonna play nice and heal. Just to get into the habit. Disco Ballum bites the dust. More 4D glasses. We have so many. And we out-discoed the Ballum. Thank you. Parse the register. The city register. Let's see what it says about your family, Sil. Looks like they opened a new store selling something called Polymeh. Polymeh. It's like polymer, except you don't care about it. Then closed it, oh dear. What's it saying? It only mentions the reallocation of the empty unit to new residents. Then it looks like someone spilled something on it. It's all sticky. I'm afraid that's all I can make out. I'm sorry, Sil. So what? My family just disappeared? Whoa, easy there. I can't let such a sad song be written. Maybe they just left. Well, a lot of people have been leaving the city since the crystal shortages. People's trust and the constancy of Constance has been shaken. I wonder what Polymeh is. That's probably a clue, right? I've never heard of it. My parents always did like to follow the latest trends. Let's take the register back to the mayor. It's too important to be left on this sticky floor. Don't worry, Sil. I'll hum a song or two to keep your spirits dancing. Alright, back to the mayor. Oh, just walk right off the stage there. I am actually... Ooh. Hey, you. I know a shortcut out of here. You want to see? No. I want more experience points. Suit yourself. How did this child get here? Yeah, what's with this sassy lost child? I want more experience points and I want more battles in this battle system, because I love this battle system. And they heal each other. I know that it's just, you know, push the elemental weakness. Ooh boy. But I like pushing the elemental weakness, you know? I like when I push things and stuff happens. Rocks fall! Everybody dies. Thank you, child, but we are off to commit a violence. That is, coincidentally, I have been doing test plays of, the Mass Effect games to make sure that all my mods work. Coincidentally, thank you, child, I am off to commit a violence. Could be a summary of the opening of Mass Effect 3. I'm just saying. And I mentioned elsewhere, I mentioned here too, one thing about installing a bunch of mods is that it does mean that I don't have the game flow and layout memorized as such. And in Mass Effect 1 and 2, that's cool, because, you know, mix things up a bit, you know, have new, weird, interesting guns, or new stuff going on. In Mass Effect 3, it is absolutely fucking terrifying. Because Mass Effect 3 is the everything has gone wrong, oh god game. So, the fact that I have no idea about a lot of the stuff on the map is hilarious and terrifying. You guys are gonna get to see me, like, tightrope walk on a knife. It'll be great, trust me. Super effective. Yeah, you know, the super effective thing, I guess, y'all do know Pokemon. It does feel a bit Pokemon. Planned chaos. I think the only plan in the chaos is that I'm planning for chaos, but... Punching makes me feel good! You're right, punching elemental weaknesses feels good. I am getting so many 4D glasses, I do not know what these are for. See? Hello, Rest. Yes, it is furry. So yeah, we now have 9 4D glasses. I don't know what these are for. I don't know if we should keep them. Let's sell about half. No, nobody needs 9x 4D vision. They're for people who are 4D years old. 4D what? 4D6? 4D 12? If you're 4D 12 years old, you're up there. Yeah, this game is very nice. Alright, I'm gonna run back to the store. I'm gonna see if I can sell these off. As soon as I finish getting stuck in the walls. Sell? These are 10 each. We're gonna sell off about half of them.
Explain to me. Explain to me!
We are in a city that rotates around something called Constance. What exactly Constance is not really explained, but they are having a crystal shortage, and crystals power everything. This dude, Moshang, is a mage, which mostly involves helping people and reading books. And this is Syl, who is a spirit summoner, who has lost her family and also lost her guardian spirit. Moshang is trying to help Syl by finding her parents. We just went and read the city register, and they're not really in there. So we're gonna return the city register to the mayor. This is Alto. He's pretty much just along for the ride. First off, though, we went there. We had a quest that was simply, go there. And apparently there was somewhere in the place we just went. So I'm gonna go turn that quest in. The hyena counter in Constance has been offering its service to the population for about as long as it has existed. My colleague, Amy, the Great Runner, asked you to go there. And so you went, with panache and even a little sweat. Your contribution is a great step forward for hyena research. You have my thanks. We went there. Officially. Thank you for your contributions to hyena research. Thanks to you, we're bound to find something. Are the hyenas all named of the I think they might be. You went there and you went with panache. I've only seen the 2 hyenas so far. Hine. Yeah, I think you're right. I did not notice that, actually. Alright, up to the 7th. Let's turn this in. Join us! We're gonna break some stuff! What's going on? The crystal shortage has gone on long enough. The mayor needs to take responsibility now. Okay, can I break some stuff? Is there anything specific you want me to break? Okay. Never mind. Oh, never mind, there's a protest going on. Let us in! We demand to know what the mayor is doing about the crystal shortages. He's ignored the problems faced by the people of Constance for far too long. With him at the helm, everything is breaking down, the trains no longer run, the market is empty. If there's enough crystals for the elevators, there's enough for the inhabitants. The mayor is very busy. If you want to see him, you'll need an appointment. Alright, give us an appointment then. I'm afraid there are no appointments currently available. Try again tomorrow. No! No more waiting. We want change now. Hey, we had an appointment to bring the mayor the citizen register? How about we ask him about the crystals while we're at it? You can try. Good luck getting anything useful out of him. Yeah, we're done talking. Let's take his sash of office. No more mayor. Please, everyone, be calm. Show some constancy. Things are as they are. Down with constancy. Come out now, Mr. Mayor. We'll come in there and toss you in the dump. Whoa, what's going on here? I called a residents' meeting on the 5th Terrace. Why are you all here? Join us, Hogar. We're gonna oust the mayor. Yeah, we're done being told trust constancy to guide Constance. We want change. You want change? Then forget the mayor, forget the crystals. Come on, follow me. Let's not waste any more time here. I've got a plan. Oh, what? They left? The mayor is waiting for you inside. A lot of rhinos, a lot of birds, a lot of foxen, a few hyenas, some turtles. Yeah, there are a couple of non-furries. Oh, it's you two! Cachalon told me you stopped the anti-constancy mob outside. They're here every day, you know, raging about the crystal shortage. Blah, blah, we're desperate, we need your help, yada, yada. I mean, you are the mayor. If anyone can help, it's you. And what am I supposed to do about it? Make crystals pop out of my shell? I can't help it if the Choco Crystal Field no longer delivers. Oh, there are so many typos in this, though. That's the one thing that's bringing me down a bit. It's just a fact of life. Crystal shortages are the new constant. You must have sent someone to investigate, right? Investigate? Oh my! What a grand idea! If I could find out what was wrong, maybe I could tell the boars outside and they'd stop bothering me. How long do you think it's gonna take you? And by you mean us? Yes, you! It was your idea. And be quick about it, there's no time to lose! But we're looking for Syl's parents. Well, maybe they're out in Choco, you never know. Go to the station and take the train to Choco. Here's a pass with my signature. When you get there, you can... What was it you said? Investigate. Okay. Cachalon told me you stopped the anti-constancy mob outside. They're here every... Oh, yeah. We already had this conversation. Alright, well... Also, the human kid's gone. I can't believe it. Constance has been breaking down piece by piece for years. People are leaving in droves. All this time, I've been searching for answers in the dump. And the mayor never even sent anyone to investigate the shortages. What's the big deal about these crystals anyway? We never used any crystals in school. Huh? What about your gems? Summoners inherit their gems. They help us remember the path to the ancestor spirits. Like a talisman. Oh, I see. Well, this whole city is built on crystal power. The lifts, the trains, the lights. The amps, the mics, the sound systems. And as crystals grow scarce, they become more and more expensive. This is why my sister is always in a terrible temper. She wants me to go back to work in construction. She says magic is a complete waste of time and energy when I could be helping by earning money. I thought, if I could find an answer, maybe I could show her magic can be useful too. You still can! If you want to investigate in Chelco, I'm with you all the way. What about your parents? I had promised I'd help you try to find them. Well, all we know is they left, right? They could be anywhere, but they're not here. Sounds like we're about to take a quest. I am digging this improvisational interval. Ah, Moshang, there you are. I need a graduate mage to take on an important task, and you're the only one available. Anna here brought me some disturbing news about the carcasses. Oh, right. Also, there are weird robots called carcasses attacking. not very hard, but the people are basically confined to the city because nobody wants to go out and fight them. My hyena sisters have found these deep holes, caves, wells. We don't know what they are exactly. And the door is sealed. Crazy, hmm? Still, our readings indicate there's carcasses inside. Way more than in the junk heaps outside. Way, way more. We think there are other holes like this one, but where and why? And what? And who? That sounds terrifying. What do you need me for? To investigate, of course. The constant mages can't leave holes full of aggressive junk unchecked. I do it myself, but I have other duties that need my constant supervision. Talk to my sister Naya in Redland. She knows more than me. She's a hole specialist. Okay, well... So, we're investigators now, I guess. I knew you guys were gonna be a hit. Let's go with the flow, see where the score takes us. Yeah, see? We must tend to the seeds of our future. Okay. I guess we could do that. Let me see. So our goals are... Talk to Hogar... Okay, we have to talk to Hogar again. That's on the 5th. Go to Redland. That's way over there. Investigate the crystal shortage, which starts with a train pass. Talk to the engineers on the 5th. We can do that. And restore the various altars, which I don't know where those are. Let's head down and talk to the engineers. I've looked all over the city. I haven't seen any other altars. Oh, here's Hogarth. Or Hogar. The inhabitants of the capital seem quite attached to the constancy of their way of life. Damn it. Why won't they understand? Crystals are not what we need. It tears my heart out to say this, but maybe Constance is not the right place for our project. You have us, Hogar. We agree with your vision. We'll follow you wherever you go. Isn't that right, my little feather key? Let's leave! I can have all my stuff ready by tomorrow. You're right. Time has come for a new beginning. There's nothing holding us here anymore. We must journey onward. Seek the change we need on our own. May all those who wish to start a new life come find us in the distant lands of Redland. Together we'll build our new home. One that will bring constance and hope to our future. Okay. Are you guys the engineers? We need help to get water back into the fountains. Like almost everything in this city, the fountains are connected to crystalline systems. But the crystal age is not as constant as it used to be. Don't you agree, my beloved wrench? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, sweetie Hexkey? I think I am, my spanner. If I'm not mistaken, the pump that supplies the fountains of water is located here on the 5th terrace. Yes, the crystal machine is just past Hogar's house, behind the Pentique court. The Petanque? What the fuck is that word? Petanque. I'll stick with that. Petanque. A good, well-placed kick should do to fix it. And don't be afraid to really go at it. Okay. Let's go kick a machine. Petanque. Oh. This wasn't connected to anything. This just fell off the... It's not connected to anything. It did go petanque. Oh. Also, this must be what petanque is. A sport that falls in the category of bowl sports, along with Rafa, Baki, Bowl Lyonnais, lawn bowls, crown green bowling. Oh, that's right! Google had a little petanque game that you could play. With, you know, one of those little Google Doodles. I was pretty good at it. So yeah, this is a court for that. That had completely slipped my mind until it came up and you reminded me what it was. I personally think that the game was named Petonk because Petonk is the noise the balls make when you hit them together. And just like that, the Gardens of the Seventh already look much better. You pulled us out of some deep water there. There we go, that's some money. We could buy more food. I think we have the money to fill out all the food purchases we need for a little bit. But let's go and get on the train. There will be other places to buy food, I'm sure. So we get on the train, which is, not here. This is an inn. Can we stay the night at the inn? But yeah, you have some random humans mixed in with all of the furries. So far there has been, like, zero conceptualization of what their deal is. Like, I don't think we've ever actually had one that's a character besides just a bystander. It would be really funny to me if there are no human characters in this game. They're just bystanders. Ah, here we go. What's this? Nothing. The mayor gave us a pass to go to Choco. If that's so, don't miss the next train. It'll be the last to leave for Choco. Or to leave it all, for that matter. We put the last of our crystal reserves on this convoy. I hope the mayor knows what he's doing. Alright, let's talk to the people of Choco. Have a nice journey. With no round-trip ticket. I guess we're never coming back here ever in the entire world. I hope we finished everything. Hey, what's going on? Why did the train stop in the middle of the tracks? I guess we didn't have a cutscene for that. There are no carcasses here. There are no carcasses here, at least. Tell me about it. When they started chasing us, I really thought they were going to knock the train over. The car's machinery is out of crystals. We're out of crystals? In other words, we have to walk the rest of the way. The constancy of our stride is all we have to guide us towards our destination. Lakes Crossing, okay. Can we walk back to town? With all the carcasses lurking around here, no way. We cannot walk back to town, but, we're out in the wilderness! Picking berries! Splooshing! You have discovered the Lakes Crossing. Here is some cooking recipe and pages for your regional guidebook. Lakes Crossing. I had never seen so many lakes in my life, and yet I live by the sea. An old book I found under a soup tureen says there's a cattail in the crossing who'll be generous to people who ask nicely. Worth getting polite with a try, isn't there? What can you find around here? Fish, berries, eggs, algae, milk, and honey. Beware wild shule. Despite its endearing appearance, this bloodthirsty creature eats children. Well, I'm not a children, so it's fine. Rapid yellowing of vegetation indicates the presence of tuk-tuks. Word of advice, don't touch their eggs, although they are indeed delicious. Karsak Spirit World, 0 stars in the Beachland Guide. I couldn't get in because I'm not a Karsak. Lame. There's a reason the doors to the Speos are well hidden. The major Karsaks choose to live in seclusion, far from Terra, close to the spirits. The Speos are home to powerful guardians who watch over the knowledge of the Karsak summoning gems. Lakes Crossing, Redland, Southfield, Milevale, and even the Azori Archipelago. The Speos of Terra all lead to the same place. I should have stayed home. Towns usually have their own Karsak altars, built as places of contemplation. Don't try to walk into them. You might hurt yourself. Alright, and we got some new recipes. We've discovered some new recipes. For, Biza. For honey amateurs. Mango pizza, last place at the Bunce's Best Pizza Award. Sunny fried up, which are excellent. And, is that, yeah, that's it. Okay. I still don't know how you actually cook anything. Alright, let's get some berries. Oh no, they're gonna eat our children! Quickly! Zap them. Super effective! Ew, it licked me. Set them on fire. They are cute, but apparently they're carnivorous. Let's just hit it with a quick wind blast. Becomes weak to everything, falls behind. And now hit it with our strongest attack. There we go! We got some berries, some wool, some milk. Nice, nice haul. How do we get down there? Oh, we have to go around. Now, what's this? Oh my god, is there a fishing minigame? Wait, what's... Good morning, Miss Cattail. I wish you a constant day. Okay, well, we tried politeness on a cattail. It didn't work. Is this a fishing spot? It's a fishing spot! Oh, there's no minigame. That's fine. Well, we're gonna go be polite to all the cattails. It never hurts to help.
Ice is frozen water.
Ice is indeed frozen water. You must get this game, Terra Memoria. It is, one second, please. Yeah, if you're on the fence about picking this up, this is 20 bucks on Steam. Or slightly more for an art book and a soundtrack. If you get the art book, punt it my way. I didn't pay for an art book. I should have paid for an art book. Maybe I should pay them for an art book. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking to all the cattails. No luck yet, but we're trying. I saw those berries respawn directly in front of me. Ooh, this one's red. Why is this one red? Oh, this looks rough. Yeah, this is a group battle, looks like. No, what was I thinking? They are, these are the carcasses, right. They use lasers. What is the... Battle tooltips. Unstable. Has a chance to explode at the start of the next turn. I don't see anything marked with unstable. Oh well. Where dog becomes unstable. Oh! It might explode. Okay. Becomes weak to everything and falls behind. Nice. Bites to dust, becomes unstable. Were-Dog is a victim of their own instability. It hurt itself and disintegrated. Okay, so that's what happens. So I'm gonna drop a group heal, just in case. And then we're gonna drop rocks on this until it dies. Didn't quite die. Okay. Ah, nope, it blew up. Yay! 3 iron ore and a liquid rust. Liquid rust? Is that how rust works? Oh well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game, and I'm getting in more fights than I probably should. Because I just love this battle system too much. Super effective. Ouch. Okay, drop rocks on it. I haven't tried the fast forward yet. And yeah, that sure does fast forward. Look at that tail go! Does it start me with full health every time? Yes, it does. It is like Octopath Traveler that way. And a quick fire burst. That was pretty great. I actually kind of like Alto the Bard most. But he doesn't have that much to do in battle so far. Besides converting stuff to healing. Alright, over here is Big Fat Nothing. Sheepies are very flirty. There's nothing in here. What's up, my man? Oh, my shoes! I had managed to tame some shoes, which is no easy task to begin with. But now wild shoes are ruining all my hard work. As soon as I'm not looking, they barge into the pen to lick my poor shoes. Ever seen shoes slime before? I can't do anything with that wool now. I think someone should show hooligans what's what. Could you teach them a lesson? Ah. Defeat 5 shoes. Kill 10 rats. I'm sorry, kill 5 sheep. Oh, alright. Let's mass attack him. The tail does go burnt. It's great. I love it. Woolly Tuvi. Nothing is weak to fire, but one of these is weak to rock. They lick the shoes like the lollipop. We're gonna have to call in Dr. Shoes. You can see that they attack by licking, too. They get their tongues out and they go blah, 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 blah. Weakened and fall behind. I don't know why I made those noises. I'm sorry. Something just got a hold of me, I guess. There we go. That's 3 out of 5 down. The best noise, but thank you. You're all so supportive, even when I'm so stupid. You're so supportive, even when I'm so stupid. It's amazing. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're gonna take him to shul. Weaken and fall behind. And now let's nuke. So for those of you who weren't here, anyone Alto is paired with, and he pairs randomly at the start of battle, can convert their normal attacks into healing, and vice versa. There we go. Now let's go back and talk to Crocus. Thanks, I don't think we'll be seeing those agitators for a while. My shoes are so silky. It's a little itchy. We have pink wool. I don't know what pink wool does. Don't ask yourself why these shoes are pink. None of the answers are reassuring. That's terrifying, thank you. Anyway, there's gotta be a place where we can camp.
Did they go?
They went home
But who will we fight?
with other digressions. There are lots of them.
Excellently timed, expertly timed, thank you. There are lots of other digressions, and we're hitting all of them. Each and every one. Several enemies fell behind. Hit the one whose defense isn't broken. Break him. Toss a fire. And toss another fire, because we're fast enough to do that. Alright. Moving on. I like to sell soil and grass, but who would buy that? I don't know, man. Jeez! Consider the guy who, upon discovering milk turned solid, went, hey, that looks good. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese. 5 needed to cook all. Okay. I hope you can believe it's butter, because it is. Good, good. 1 more needed to cook all. 2 needed to cook all. Three more tomatoes needed. 1 lemon. A good cleaning aid, also the sour candy of nature. And we can exactly afford to buy everything we need to cook absolutely everything in our cookbook. I just don't know how to do that. But can we go around behind the house? No. You look like you could use a rest. There's nothing like a good night's sleep to store up the day's experience. Also, such evenings are the perfect time for cooking, tinkering, or chatting by the fire. Don't overlook the importance of a good meal. You need to eat if you want to grow strong and face tougher enemies. What are you waiting for? Stand next to the fireplace and light the fire. Night will fall quickly. Alright, go to the inn or the campfire to learn how to cook it. Eating a new dish increases the health pool of your characters permanently. Mo Shang is the cook of the gang. To cook, you'll have to pass his cooking mini-game. Alright, cooking mini-game. Wow, okay. We go straight to level 6. Alright, cook. What do I want to cook? We can't cook all of this. We need to... Let's start with the, tapestry. Alright, how do I do this? Oh, shit. Okay. Success! Alright. It's a rhythm minigame. We made a delicious-looking strawberry shortcake. And you know what? I'm gonna make a, I'm gonna make the tomato juice to go with it. I'm a terrible person. Delicious, not in dungeon. You're right, this is not in the dungeon. Tomato juice. Oh, God. Don't do that to the tomatoes. Well, he certainly got the beard for it. Tomato juice is one of my favorite beverages. Honestly. We could keep going. Alright, let's make a berry pie. I do want more hit points, so... Down, 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 up, up. We made a berry... That looks so good. That is a good lot more than a pie, though. Like... If it's got that sort of rustic, folded-up edge, it's more of a galat than a pie. And finally, fish pizza. I don't really think this is how pizza works, but... Fish pizza with slices of lemon on top. Oh, goddamn. That looks delicious. Alright, that's all we can cook. Go to sleep. Star, bezel, pavilion, table, crown. What are you doing? I'm working on my conceptualization exercises. So this is how Karsak magic works? Yes, the gem helps me remember the mental path I need to take to summon a spirit. You mean those spirits of yours aren't tucked away in the shiny little pebbles set in your tail? Oh no, we never know exactly where they are. More often than not, they're napping in some cozy temporal nook. It is to offer them refuge that the Speos exist. These places are of great importance to the Karsak traditions. I envy you, Syl. Everyone tells me that Merxies couldn't become mages. But you were destined to be a great magician. Destined? I'm not so sure. When my grandfather entrusted me with his summoning gem, I wasn't the most gifted, just his only option. Why do you say that? My parents are minor Karsaks, traders. They were never interested in invocation. And I'm an only child, so... But it's okay. I've decided it doesn't really matter why I joined the summoning school. I do like the kinetic text. The bends, the pulses. The shrinks. I've worked hard to be worthy of wearing this gem until I lost my heirloom spirit. Syl, I can assure you, you are a credit to all Karsak summoners. Alright, rested. One thing I like is that we did not have to constantly stop and, like, rest, and then rest again and cook, and rest again and cook something else, and rest again and cook, you know, something else again. But some games would have made you do that. Dang it, this capacitor is fried. I gotta start over from scratch now. What are you working on? Just installing some new modules in my cybernetic arms. Not exactly the best place to do that, is it? Unless... Are you hurt? Do you need a doctor? Huh? Oh, no, these just pop on and off. It's perfectly normal. I was just trying to get this huge door open. It's resisting all my usual methods. A hyena told me it's full of old tech in there. A whole cave full of carcasses. It could just be the research breakthrough I need. You'd probably just need to find the right key to get them open, right? Although I'm not sure why you'd want to fight carcasses. I want to study them, not fight them. Alright. Find a key. It's not out here. Oh, hey, sorry, that's my stuff. I'll be done in a minute. Could you move it? We need to get to the other side. I'm upgrading my arm module, so I'm a bit short-handed at the moment. This music is perfectly suited to this character. I'm researching tech and magic that work without crystals. Anyway, I'm waiting for an express delivery of powerful pins from Choco. Should be here any minute now. You're gonna be waiting a long time. The train broke down. There's no crystals left. What? No crystals left? That can't be right. Haven't you heard about the shortages? We're investigating. My arms are powered by crystals. Crap, that's not good. You're going to Choco, right? Yeah? Perfect! My package must be waiting for me at Opal's Forge. So I'll just tag along with you to Choco. Sure! Hey, you folks are nice. Just give me a minute to pack up my stuff. Edison joins the team. Okay. Rewards, 1 pickaxe. You are a background character. Edison is always tinkering with machines. Edison transforms regular skills into multi-target skills. Multi-target skills are half as powerful, but can hit up to 3 targets. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I like that you have, like, your battle system powers and someone who fucks with the battle system powers. And those are your 2 types of party members. Yep, Edison has joined your team. So we can now make Wind a multi-target spell. Or heal a okay. We can make Wind single target. Okay. Or we can have multi-target rocks. Also cool. Not useful in this case. But that's if he partners with Moshank. Alright, let's drop rocks on this guy. Oh yeah, there's a definite difference in, power now. Since we leveled up. Unstable, weakened, fall behind. Set them on fire. It's a very simple combat system, but it's also, yeah, as you say, very dynamic. Oh, eggies. Let's be egg thieves. Oops, shoot. Okay, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Okay. Anyway, let's be egg thieves. Mine now. Goodbye. Mine now. Goodbye. What's in here? A small feather. Rest assured, it's not the size of the feather that counts, it's its ability to tickle. Yeah! Okay, sure. But I want to head south again and see what's over this bridge. Oh. Can we cross the bridge? Of course. As soon as I've finished all these books. What? This is gonna take forever. We can't wait. In that case, let's go around. The path is so beautiful. Breathe, relax, and let yourself be guided, okay? Let yourself be guided. Alright. How many quests do we have now? Redland, Choco. Find the key to the mysterious door. Go talk to Opal. Tidy up various Karsak altars. I feel like we've seen all the stuff out here. I don't think there's anything worth going back for. Wait a minute. Oh, this is just a guy who tells you about sleeping. Okay. Okay, well, we're good. I have no idea what we can sell and what we have to keep. Like, I don't know if somebody's gonna ask us for pink wool or what. And I have no idea whatsoever where this key is. So, onward, around the bridge. Was there ever any doubt at all that tonight was gonna run a bit long? And I mean, it's marathon weekend, so we can go as late as we want.
Let's go.
Believe me, I'm going. Alright, let's fight things. Ooh, there's an egg! The egg is weak to fire! Attacking the egg emboldens the adults with anger. Haha, cool. Alright, single target fire maybe? Anyway, the adults are... This one's pissed, so... Minus 14 hit points. That is quite a bit. I'm not gonna die from it, though, because... I don't think any of... I don't think anything has been able to kill me so far. I don't feel in danger. Hello, you're a weird-looking thing. Whoop. Wind and ice. We don't... One thing's for sure. We need some more people for the battle party. 'Cause we are definitely not hitting all of the elements. We're not even hitting half the elements. Single target wind. Super effective. Break. How impatient! Takes another turn immediately. Oh. You bastard. Alright. Let's just set them on fire. Ah, because it's restless. That means it gets more turns. Anyway. There we go. Pop off a quick fire. Bites the dust. Let's head back up here, because I don't know where this path goes. Doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't really go anywhere, it just goes up here. Does this go somewhere? Well, I can't climb those walls. Oh, what are you? Just a moment. This is a very special place. I know, it's a Karsak Speos. This is where the spirits take refuge. Did I get that right? Yes, you did. Inside is a powerful Karsak Guardian, keeping watch over a gem's knowledge. And if you beat it, you can get his gem and summon a new Karsak spirit. Yes? So why the long face? This is awesome. Syl has every right to be sad. She's lost her spirit, which is also her No, Edison is right. I worked hard to get to this point. I must continue to follow the path of the gem, with or without Nonali. Alright, let's take Yuna on her pilgrimage, I guess. I don't think we need to rest up. Well, let's take a quick glance. They will both level up. Okay, let's rest. And we can cook some delicious eggs. Cook to the beat, and then let's eat. And then some mango pizza. Oh my god, you have overloaded that poor pan. Nothing is going to brown evenly. I would eat mango pizza. I don't think there's a force that could stop me from eating mango pizza. Alright, let's, Every day the Council of Elders makes us gulp down seed soup. That sounds like a personal problem, ma'am. They say it's good for the spirits. But you know what I get from that? Heartburns. And I'm not the only one in the village. If you must know, I've even set up a rather lucrative little business. A sugar-based biz. Now that's spiritual. Don't hesitate to take a look at the merchandise. Sugar. Alright, we could buy one of those. Let's buy one of those. Just in case we need it. I don't know if we'll need it. Mango Pizza the Hut. Oh no. Alright, while we're here, let's sell off a couple more of these. Thank you. Mango Pizza the Hut. I would eat Mango Pizza the Hut. I would, too. I would have no hesitation. Woo! 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2... Yep. We are missing some chickens. Yarley's not gonna like this. Can we help you find them? Would you do that? Oh, that'd be lovely. Kiki, Mimi, and Cuckoo can't be that far, can they? They're always hiding themselves in some nook and cranny. Hiding themselves, huh? Beyond each of these 5 doors, a Karsak Guardian awaits. To open a door, you must enter the spirit world through the corresponding Speos. Well, this door is not open, so... Oh, hi. Good to see some new faces around here. My name name is Syl. And I'm Leviscum, but that's an old man's name, so just call me Lap. Both my parents are Major Karsak, just like you, but I don't have the gift. I do what I can. At least there's fishing. Back at summoning school, fishing after class was my favorite activity. I won't tell the elders, I promise. If you have nothing to do here, why don't you go and explore Terra? I'd like to leave, but I don't know anything about the outside world. It's a bit scary. You can fish. Don't ever go hungry. True that. You're right. I'll think about it. And do I have plenty of time to think? This music? Yeah, this is pretty expressive. Or did you mean the expressions on that guy? Well, well. It seems I remember this young summoner. Elder Ones, I need your help. I can't seem to find Nunnally, I mean my heirloom spirit. Nunnally? Is that your major spirit you call Nunnally? She's my great-grand... You owe your ancestors more respect, young Karsak. Highest daughter of the star, grand mistress of the dark forest, and all things born of it. That's more like it. I've lost her. She won't answer my calls. That's no surprise. Your lifestyle seems ill-suited to the needs of the spirits. Have you been eating your seeds? Your summoning school teachers warned you of your mediocrity. Ow, goddamn! Your teachers warned us of your mediocrity. That's the kind of thing that they used to write at the bottom of my report cards. Talk about gems before swine. Is there nothing you can do to help me? Sorry, you seem beyond redemption, young Karsak. Maybe you should go and make or sell a few baubles like all the minor Karsaks do. Alright. Let's try... Ooh. Hot spring. Thanks to my ball and my fish, I can predict faulty acts. Predict faulty acts? Is that even possible? Of course! Given the nature of constancy, predicting the future is all I need to peer into your past. That's technical. And yet all you need is a fish and a crystal ball. Close your eyes. Let the seance begin. The fish is wiggling! The ball will now show me your future. Goodness me, Moshan, you didn't meditate at the constant tree of the Lakes Crossing. I thought this was an important aspect of your life as a mage. Just east of the Tuk-Tuk area. I could transport you in the vicinity, what do you say? Yeah, okay. I call upon you, Motomon, maker of dimensions, patron saints, travelers, keeper of fast and light speeds. Bring these adventurers to their destination. Or around here, that works too, a little walk can't hurt. I'm supposed to meditate at a tree then. Does that mean I have to go back? I think I have to... Well, I know where we are. I know what area we're in. There's supposed to be a tree I have to meditate at here, then. So, we'll find that tree. Once I'm done getting ambushed by eggs. We'll find that tree, I guess. Hacking the eggs emboldens the adults. We get pecked, it hurts. That's fine, because you know what? Rocks fall, you fucking die. Unexpected! Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so... Where did he say? Said we had to go somewhere and meditate at a tree, and I forget what he actually said. So, I'm gonna put Mojang in front. And I don't think we did go this way. I guess my one question is, like, was it that tree back in front of... Where's the map? Oh, it's bound to up. Was it that tree back in Constance? I think he did say Lakes Crossing. So... I'm almost done gathering my goods. Opening soon. Who likes shiny pins? Ooh, pins. I think an attack boost might be what we're going for. We'll buy more pins, once we make a little more money. But yeah, there must be a tree I'm supposed to meditate at. I wonder if I'll recognize it when I see it. Alright, we can be polite to the... Hello, and thank you too! Oh, money. Well, thanks. Okay! We can now go buy those other pins. And you know what occurs to me? We're probably not limited to one at a time. So, like, we can buy 2 of these. 2 of these. And now we should be able to completely fill out all of our pin slots. Power and speed. Defense and speed. Defense and... Oh no, you can only wear 1 pin of a kind. You can only wear 1 pin of a kind. Okay, well that's... Alright, I wish they had told me that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll have more party members someday. Fish. We got algae. Algae is not, as far as I know, a fish. Choco Constance. You want to wear 50 corgis on your person? I mean, do you want to wear 50 corgis on your person? I don't know if I would. Can you imagine the shedding? Alright, we're gonna go back and we're gonna fight the actual boss of that area. I think. Like, I want to get her another summoning spirit. She could use it. Rocks fall. You die. I am going to talk to that guy again, though, and write down what he said. It seems more... Okay, what did you miss? Okay. What does it say? Meditate at the constant tree of the lake's crossing. Okay, noted down. We'll go back there soon. Just east of the Tuk-Tuk area. I'm gonna stay here for now. We are gonna try to get this... You know how it is, Leandro. Major Carthaks always have more urgent things to do than help with minor tasks. Plus, you should see how much they eat. It's like they keep their spirits in their stomach. Okay, I mean, why not? That's all we minor Carthaks are good for. Bringing them seeds! So many seeds! Seeds and chicken. I don't expect the major summoners to give us a standing ovation, but some recognition wouldn't hurt. Seeds and chicken and oranges and graphic design. Luso didn't even show up for the gem ritual. I'm getting worried about his absence. I don't mind my brother being a minor Carthak, but the ritual is an important event for the ceremony, for the community. He went to the hot springs to relax before the ceremony. I bet he's still over there, relaxing. Could you go check for me? The path to the springs is just below here. Oh, okay. Find Cluso. I mean, we've been down to the hot springs. I don't think we saw a Cluso. Ooh, we found a chicken. Chicken goes yoink. Fox in the hot springs, how wrinkly will she get? Excuse me, what are you doing here in that outfit? Someone stole my clothes while I was bathing. My brother came looking for me, so I hid. I can't go back to the village like this. Prodigal will kill me. And what will Tanyumi think? Calm down, we'll help you. Who stole your stuff? I saw a shadow sneak by. It had a super creepy cackle. Looked like a spirit, but nothing like the Carthak spirits. What if it's evaporated with my clothes? Please help me. Find and defeat a thieving spirit somewhere on Terra. You know, somewhere in the world is a spirit. And you have to beat it. Just go find that. Good luck. What's going on here? My daughter, Fennel. She's run off again, and the Council of Elders has decreed there's no point in tracking her down. See, she's refusing the gift of invocation. Despite her ability, she doesn't want to be a major Carthak. Please find my Fennel. I swear I won't force her to go to summoning school. Do you know where she ran off to? She often goes building snow Carthaks on the outside skirts of the village where it's not forbidden, but I haven't been able to find her. I'm afraid she's run away from the spales. How can we find her out there? Ah, this would be our yokai. I mean, evil spirit that we have to beat. Tonight's art. Yeah, tonight's art by the artist's barely disguised fetish. I can't read what you're saying because the border is in the way. Alright. Procrastination is your enemy. Summon the Carthak glyph. Okay. I think we better take care of the Carthak glyph then. Minus 15 HP. super effective. Glyph bites the dust. Good. Summons a glyph. Okay. It's gonna do that every time, I think. And I think we've got to keep on top of the glyphs. Or else. Or else. I would love to hit the Guardian with fire, but the timings haven't lined up yet. Summons a glyph. Okay. Now, we really gotta keep on top of these. Otherwise, they're probably gonna kill us. I have no idea what they do, but as long as we keep him summoning, he's not killing us. Weak to everything, falls behind. Excellent. Eat it. Eat it raw. Thank you for the Wilhelm. We did it. I'm so happy. Maybe I'm not such a bad summoner after all. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Phil. You summon spirits with impeccable constancy and application. Alto is right. You're a gifted summoner, Phil. Sure, I don't know many Karsak summoners, but... that being said, I understand why they'd want to hide. Spale's Guardians are, like, really scary. I'm with Edison on this one. Oh? They used to scare me, too, when I was little. I'm used to it now. They act like scary meanies, but deep down their heart is good. See, this one even entrusted me with a new summoning gem. I can't wait to try it out. I follow your path, Bacchus, son of the myth, brother of the rivers, beholder of the dew, 3-time winner of the Vendee Globe. So, what is this? Oh, good, it's a water spell. Excellent. We need one of those. Let's get back out there and head east and find that tree. Well, let's rest for a moment first. Big levels! Now we're level 10. And we can cook a quick pick-me-up. Success? Yum, I guess. And the lemon crepe. And, with that, we've cooked quite a lot of our current recipes, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna go find the tree, and then maybe we'll wrap it up for the night. I'm not sure. I might have more in me, but I do have some stuff to do before the morning breaks. Yep, now we can summon Bacchus. It's not a very high impact spell, but that's fine. It hits a weakness, and that is all I need it to do. But I think we're getting a little overpeed. We're getting a little overpeed. Things are peeing over us. No. No, that's wrong. We're getting a little overpowered for this area. Alright, to the east of the fields, which means I think we go over and north, and then come out. No, we go south. Yeah, we go south here. Back through here. Let's try not to get peed over. Ooh, we can make it a healing spell. Yeah, okay. I like how there are color swap variants of the various monsters. And like it doesn't just mean that you've gone to the next stronger tier of monsters. Like there are just color variants out there. In the era that I am from, video game-wise, monsters changing colors usually meant that they had a whole new row of hit points and some new abilities. So I like that that's not what this signifies. Okay, there is the target. I see it. I see it. It's always been inside of me. Endless possibilities. I mean, no, wait. Hacking the eggs emboldens the adults. Hacking the adults doesn't do shit to the eggs. They don't care. I'm so glad we don't play by these rules where, like, we become weak to everything when we, get hit. Color variant for the sake of color variant, yeah. Also, this game is making me really, really want to play Cassette Beasts. Y'all know Cassette Beasts, right? Well, this game is making me want to play it. Maybe I'll get into that after Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy. Here we go. Oh, what the hell? Barrier, barrier, barrier. Interesting. These barriers are the work of a mage, no doubt about it. Wait. Is that a constant tree? If I manage to get past these barriers, I could learn a new spell. Can you just vault the things? I mean, they're not, like... They're only waist high. I wonder... That's not even a quest, like... I'm only waist high. Well, yeah, but... Whose waist, huh? Like, you're not wrong, but... Okay, I see a sparkle up there. Does this loop around at all? Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot the chickens. I forgot the chickens. I mean, I don't know if you guys forgot the chickens. What's up, man? I'm positive I saw a Speos over here, but this track ends here. Either I missed the path or it's well hidden. I am only small. I am petite. Un petit squirrel Moggington, s'il vous plaît. I managed to get stuck on the scenery there. That was interesting. I'm not sure if I'm meant to be up here. Oh no, have I broken it? I'm really not sure I'm meant to be up here. I'm kind of on the division between the... oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no, and the game's been auto-saving the entire time. Oh no, I broke it. I broke it. We haven't even had a full play session and I fucking broke it. No, I made it off. Okay. Can I do that again? I can. Okay, maybe it's not a glitch. Oh, God. Life is an adventure around here. Yeah, I broke the game. Oh, no, wait, I fixed it. Let's do it again and see if it's reproducible. I don't know what I'm thinking some of the time. I don't know, folks. Sorry. Let's rock fall them. There we go. That took one out. Crash. Hit this one with water. Yeah, I might end up sending that to the... I might end up, sending that one to the devs? I don't know. Like, hey, am I supposed to be able to do this here? Alright, I gotta find, there was a sparkly thing somewhere, and I think it might be connected to the... Yeah, right there, there's a sparkling rock. I gotta figure out how to get down there again. I think I go down here. Look at this gangly-ass shonen run. Pump those arms, mechanic boy. The spell has been dissipated. Shonen boy, what is the secret of your boyness? Why are you so boisterous? Like, I mean, he's a little smarmier looking. Like, he looks like he's straight out of fucking Girl Genius or something. But this kid is Tails coded, I'm sorry. Or possibly Edward Elric coded, although I think Edward Elric is basically just... What the hell am I talking about? And I am a little curious. Why does the, go back to last known valid position, use if stuck. Oh! Alright. And there is a saved game. Repeatedly saving can help you sleep better. Yeah, it does. It does, actually, okay? It does. It fucking does. Anyway, they already have, like, a I'm stuck failsafe. So I feel like... yeah, we're covered. And a manual save, which... bless you guys. Thank you. This tree radiates from a powerful magic. Moshang has unlocked a new skill, Electro Charge. Let's get a look at that. 55 point. 55 delay. Or possibly 55 power to a group. Which is nice. Hey, there's a chicken over there. I wonder if... can I... No, I don't think I can. Can I go around? Is that chicken anything? Is it special? Do I need that chicken? I never did find all the chickens in the spirit world. I'm going back to the spirit world. Hey, remember when I said I might be ending the stream soon? Remind me to shut up. $120 FPS tail bouncing. My god, look at it. I actually have no idea what FPS that was at, but I just made up a number because it sounded good. Alright, back into the fox socket. No, that's not this way. I am... There is no way in hell I'm supposed to be, like, this leveled by now. I'm 90% sure. I'm pretty sure I am supposed to be less leveled. But I just cannot stop beating stuff up and taking its money and taking its items and taking... No, it was here. It was right around here. Where is the fox bucket? Where do we put foxes? That's right, they go in the square hole. I managed to get lost inside of nowhere. No, you know, the fox bucket. The bucket for the foxes. We've all seen it. Becomes weak to everything, falls behind. Oh man, that Aaron, were you around for, were you around for Bala and Wonderworld? With Box Fox? The fox whose power is that it turns into a box randomly while you're playing. This is not under your control. You have no particular say in the matter. But yeah, I've lost the... There was a spiritual place where foxes gather, and I've fucking lost it. I know it was here, but it's gone now. No, I just wasn't walking far enough. I'm so good at video games, you guys. I'm so good at video games. I am the best choice when it comes to streamers, because I know everything, and I'm always right, and I never lie. Yo, I'm missing anything? Yeah, the ball will now show me your future. Amazing! You haven't missed anything yet. I'm really glad that that exists. Alright, let's see if we can find any chickens. Withered chickies. Chicks. It also tells me that I'm probably not going to be locked out of too many areas. Cherry. Go find someone. Go fish. Not seeing any fish, chickens here. Any, you know, I'm not seeing any fish or any chickens. And I'm definitely not seeing any chickens who are disguised as fish, as part of a ruse to get close to the Little Mermaid. For unfathomable reasons. Wait, I found one. Got him. You know... What are you? Are you a monkey? I think you're some kind of monkey, Alto. Either a monkey or like a raccoon, but doesn't have the tail? A fish disguised as a chicken. It's doing it because it's into cosplay. Brilliant. You know, I've heard that tuna is the chicken of the sea. There is a bridge above... Oh, hello, naked person. I forgot about you. Thank you for the yeah about the naked person. I'm so confused. Alright, I haven't been over here. There is nothing over here for me. Augustini. Mens sana incorpore verso. I climbed that tree for some reason while talking to him. That was an interesting quirk. Anyway, I do not see the last chicken. And finale Chick-fil-A. The final Chick-fil-A. I wish it was. Kiki, Mimi, and Cuckoo. Nope, nothing there. Alright. What other quest do I have in here? Oh, we are picking up quite a selection. Run away. Find and defeat a thieving spirit somewhere in the world. Somewhere on this planet, this boy's clothes have gotten to. I'm afraid your clothes are somewhere in the world. Aha! Our last chicken. Also, that is an adorable snow fox over there. You found them all, thank you so much. And be nice now, you naughty girls. 1 chicken 1, 1 chicken 2, 1 chicken 3, and a wing don recipe. What are these, then? I don't know what a chicken 1, chicken 2, and chicken 3 is. But what are wing dons? Crunchy as can be. Oh my. That looks good. I don't know what chicken 1, chicken 2, and chicken 3 are, though. Oh well. Yeah, that is some, It looks like somebody decided to fuse buffalo wings and katsudon. And if so, I think buffalo katsudon ought to be a thing. More specifically, I think it ought to be my thing that people give to me. Because I deserve it, and I'm fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna get to the next town, and then I think we're gonna call a halt. We're at 3-hour mark. I still kind of want a marathon on, but I also kind of want to, I've got stuff to do, so. Your soul is crying. No! Don't worry about the soul, just eat the food. I walked from Chaco to this station. I'm waiting for the train to Constance, but it's been 3 days and I'm having doubts now. And boy, are my legs tired. Wait, a house in the middle of the tracks? How long have you lived here? Oh, the car was already here when we chose this spot. It was pretty banged up. We felt we had to do something for this place. In the name of constancy. And it looks so nice now, doesn't it? No train will ever run between Constance and Chaco as long as there's a house in the tracks. We should activate the construction stone to make the rail go around the converted car. Create a new rail junction. You got yourself a nice place here. Perhaps Constantine no longer lies in the city. To have the new railway track go around the hill, you'll have to salvage all the rails we can. Then you'll have to place them to build the new track. We crunch the numbers, it should work. So I'll need to, like, grab all the rails. Okay. And then we reroute the train. Uh... That goes straight into the mountain. Okay, I'm not usually much for crafting systems. I kind of like this take on a crafting system. This isn't a crafting system, this is a crafting puzzle. I need more rails, I think, though. No? Am I gonna... change view? I'd love to change the view, thank you. Can I rotate at all? No? There we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. Has an immediate effect on the world. I mean, it was kind of obvious, like, the rails were laid out. There were big blank spaces. It was kind of obvious, but it was still, you know, a fun thing to be able to do to affect the world. I respect that. You have discovered Choco! Here are some cooking recipes and pages for your regional guidebook. No constancy without crystals, no crystal without Choco. Our children study with bravery, unfazed by the noises from the old dormitory above the classrooms. The infirmary, they did release me with an additional broken leg, but with a smile. An addition, like a bonus? Opal's Forge, I forge anything for you except weapons. They took our crystals. They're keeping us from accessing the crystal field. They're blocking crystal deliveries all over Terra. They hide behind masks. Let's put the managers on the chopping block. Join us in the main square, angry residents. Travel with the crystalline lift, the most direct route to Redland. Does it go up? Yes. Does it go down? Yes. Okay. And we discovered a new recipe. What do we got? We got mashed potatoes. The potato is just a vessel. Butter is the real star of this show. Oh, it's French! We got cream pizza. And we got a kebab. The kebab is delicious looking. Okay, well, I said we'd get to the next town. And I think this is where we park. So... we have saved... But you can manually save just about... The typos are really killing me here. Like... Come on, people had to look at this, right? People had to look at this... at that line all the time. I don't know. Anyway, we've got 4 of the characters on the title screen so far. The other 2 are that lady with the big eyeball hammer and the smiling-looking grandma. I'm gonna guess Smiling Grandma is one of our support members, and Hammer Lady is probably our, last battle member. Secret 7 is in the back between Rhino and Hammer. There does seem to be a very conspicuous space there, doesn't there? Like, there is an open gap where one last person could fit. Well, we'll see. Anyway, it was a pleasure to have y'all here tonight. It's definitely a pleasure to be playing this game. I look forward to at least 3 or 4 more sessions with it. At least. We're definitely not going to be beating this game anytime. Well, probably more. And I'm just going to go ahead and drop y'all into the ether. I'm going to throw you all into space. Please have a good time there. Good night, everybody. 41%, 48% of people who bought this game have cooked food. %82 of people finished the tutorial. Or at least have the achievement for finishing the tutorial. That seems so weird. It seems so weird. Does nobody play the games they buy anymore? I don't know. Anyway, good night, folks. 82% of purchasers have launched and played a little. That is kind of depressing, but yeah. Good night, everybody.